Hey guys. So this is going to be a one-off lesson, but I think it's so important that this needs to be documented sooner rather than later. And the phrase of this lesson is that you have to find your standing ovation. You have to find your standing ovation. What does that mean? Well, each one of us is ultimately telling a story. Each one of us is ultimately writing a story. And some of us are actually living a story. You're saying story, you mean like a fairy tale? Absolutely not. I'm talking about the journey that you are experiencing at this moment, and the journey that got you to this moment, and the journey that you're going to go forward with this moment. That's a story. It's not a false story. It's not a fake story. It's not a fictional story. It's as real as the person that's listening to me right now. So, the idea is that if you are telling your story, let's make this the best story possible. Let's make this the most awe inspiring story possible. Let's make this the grandest story possible. Let's make this going to win all the Academy Awards. It's going to win all the Golden Globes. It's going to win all the Grammys. It's going to win all the Tonys. It's going to win all the Emmys. Okay? We want this to be the best story possible because it's your life and you only get one shot at this. So you might as well make it good. And you're going to say, well, what do you mean standing ovation? I don't have a TV camera in front of me. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is that you have to define your standing ovation. You have to figure out what's worthy of a standing ovation within your story. Then you got to bring that about. Because if you figure out what the mountaintop is and then you get there, then you're left with nothing but success. You're left with accomplishment. You're left with your standing ovation. You're saying, well, I still don't get it. Who's cheering for me? You're cheering for yourself. The people that love you are cheering for you. The people that need you are cheering for you. I'm cheering for you. We probably haven't met, but I am cheering for you. And I want you to go as far as you can so that when you get there, you say, you know what? I did it. I absolutely did it, and I'm happy that I did it. Yes, you're not actually going to have a Carnegie Hall standing ovation. That's not what I'm talking about. But what I'm talking about is that in your own way, within your own world, you're in a moment that is a standing ovation. That there's no way to make this any better. There's no way to make this any pure. There's no way to say, I could have done a little bit more. You did absolutely everything you could, and you're owning that. And you're celebrating that, and the people around you are celebrating that. That sounds pretty good to me. That sounds like it would make the journey worthwhile. That sounds like that might be worth enduring all the pain and misery for. You're saying, well, it's just one moment. Well, yeah. But at the same time, it's all just a series of moments that are strung together, right? And the thing is that when you find what's worth celebrating, you're going to keep moving towards that. You're going to keep harnessing that. You're going to keep building upon that to the point where you're only heading upward. Even if you slip and fall a couple of times, it's okay. You're still heading upward. That's worthy of a standing ovation. So you have to figure out what makes your life worth. You have to figure out what your accomplishments look like. And then you got to believe that regardless of what is or isn't going on, I'm doing my absolute best. And I am beyond joyful that I'm doing my absolute best, and so are the people in my life. So you found your own standing ovation. You made your own standing ovation. You found a way to build your standing ovation. That sounds really good to me. Even if it's only maybe just yourself. I mean, there is that possibility. It's just yourself. You can say, man, I did it. I did this. And I'm fully accepting that and fully owning that and fully embracing that. That sounds like a great place to be in. That sounds like a place of accomplishment. That sounds like a place of celebration. That sounds like a place of gratitude. That sounds like a place of self reflection. Sounds like a place I'd want to be in. So, find your standing ovation. Find what makes your life worth celebrating, and then move towards that. You may not have cameras in front of you. You may not have an entire audience in front of you, but you yourself can celebrate. That is the absolute bare minimum you can celebrate. And you may have some people around you celebrating too in their own unique way. All right, guys. See ya.